Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be deep diving into a new bot platform that I've been using for the last few weeks called Voiceflow. Now, Voiceflow is not a new company. They've been around for a very long time and they serve some of the biggest companies in the world with AI chatbots and solutions in that field. So what I want to do today is go over and give you a breakdown video of a bot that I've built for a potential client in our AI automation agency, and basically show you how you can do the same, as well as highlighting some of the features that Voiceflow has, as well as the features that I'm really liking, hopefully giving you another option of an online bot builder that you can use within your own agency. So without further ado, let's hop into our computer and start going over that today. So as we can see, we are on the Voiceflow website and we can see a huge list of names that they have been working with and have worked with in the past. So what's really cool about Voiceflow is they actually have these case studies as well. So we can see here, BMW reduced in-car assistant prototyping time by 50%. The faster we design, test and deploy new voice applications, the faster our customers get to enjoy them. We've got a case study here from Home Depot. We've got a case study here from Woolworths Group, Rocket Companies, JP Morgan. And what I like about these case studies is it should give you guys a little bit of an idea of how you could be helping these businesses. You know, it's not going to be on the same scale as JP Morgan or McDonald's or Vodafone, but it gives you an idea and at least a talking point with a company when you're going into your sales calls to say, hey, look, this is what happened when this company integrated this chatbot into what they were doing. They automated this process, they saved time here, they saved money there. And I think that's really good and could be beneficial for you guys to just take your time, research, and just learn more about how these chatbots are working for some of the biggest companies in the world. Now, when it comes to pricing on Voiceflow, you are gonna have to pay $40 per month for the pro version, but that does give you everything you need to get started and actually start running a bot. So when it comes to usage, it's pretty straightforward. If you was to serve this to a client, what we would do is we charge a monthly retainer and we include usage in our plans. That means that the client knows what they're paying every single month. They're not gonna get any shocks when their usage spikes or drops. It stays consistent. We help manage and maintain that bot, and we also cover the usage for them so they do not have to worry. Now, what I wanna do is jump into this specific bot build that I built over the last few days. Now, for the example of this bot, I actually used this website called The Quarters. Now, The Quarters essentially has lots of different accommodation in London. They own these big commercial units and then they rent out individual rooms for short-term stays and short-term leases. So it's kind of like Airbnb on steroids, except they own the entire hotel / apartment block. So they have 4 locations in London. They have Croydon, Kilburn, Swiss Cottage, and Watford. They currently don't have any chatbot on the website that helps them to take inquiries. So what you have to do is you have to go to make an inquiry and you have to email them or phone them up. You can click through and see examples of what the different sites look like. You can hit make inquiry, but it just takes you to this tab where you have to phone them or email them. So what I wanted to do was just put together an example bot where instead of that, we could have a bot on the website that takes the data and takes the information from that potential customer, and then it stores that data inside of a spreadsheet, and then the sales team can then follow up and confirm the booking with them. So they can go through the bot, they can confirm where they want to book, they can ask questions and find out more information about the specific location they want to book as well. And then once they've done that, all of their information, their phone number, their email, their name is going to be stored inside of Google spreadsheets using a Zapier integration. So we're going to be showing you all of that today in today's video. It will be a fairly long one, so I do highly recommend you get your notepad and pen out, and you can even go to Voiceflow and build along with me, and you'll be left with this exact example. So we can see here we've started this conversation, and I just want to give you a quick rundown of how this works. So here are the locations we have available for booking. Now what I've asked it to say is, you are a booking bot. List the locations we have and ask them what location they want to book. So we've said, hey, look, here are the locations we have available for booking: Croydon, Kilburn, Swiss Cottage, Watford. Which location would you like to book? So right here we have some choices. Now I'm going to say I want to book in Croydon. That bot's now going to come back and it should confirm the location based on where the user wants to book. So excellent choice. Croydon is a great location with fantastic amenities. To proceed with your booking, please provide your full name and contact number. So here you go. That's come from me basically saying, let the user know you need to collect name and numbers for the next steps. What's your full name? We're now going to capture that full name, Liam Evans, say thank you to name, the last step is phone number. So thanks, Liam Evans. Proceed with your booking. Please provide your phone number. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's now going to capture the phone number and store that data. It confirms my location. It confirms my phone number. And now it lets me know that a member of the team will contact me to help me with my booking. Now, do I have any further questions? Yes, I do. What did you want to know? How big are the Croydon apartments? And you can see it's giving me information about the Croydon apartments. I have more questions. How much does it cost to book per night? And then it's going to give me information about the pricing of the Croydon location. So no, I'm done. Thank you. What's now going to happen is all of that data is going to be pushed into this webhook, which is sent to Zapier, put into my spreadsheet, and now it has closed the chat. So very, very simple bot, not complex at all. And what I like about Voiceflow is the fact that it's very kind of loose. It uses AI in its responses. It uses AI to actually come up with the questions that it's going to ask someone. You know, instead of me having to type out exactly what I want the bot to say, I can just say, hey, look, say thanks to name, and then confirm their phone number with them and location of their booking. And what it would do is it will create variations. It won't say the same thing over and over again. It will actually follow what I've told it to do, but it will make it customized to that person. So really easy to use, really simple. I like the UI of Voiceflow a lot. And yeah, super easy to set up. And we're gonna go through that right now. So we're gonna reverse engineer this. I'll show you how we do it. And I'll also walk you through the steps of these different cards and the different features that are in Voiceflow. Before we do that, you're probably wondering, how the hell did it know all about these locations? And this is another feature that I like about Voiceflow. The website knowledge base is very, very good. So all I did for that knowledge base, all I did for this bot to be able to understand where to pull information from and to learn about the Croydon location or the Kilburn location, was I went onto their website, I copy and pasted different links, and then I just pasted them into this knowledge base, and it did all the heavy lifting for me. So again, a very, very robust knowledge base system, really easy to use. Usually I like to use documents, but in this case, I could actually just build this entire bot just using websites. So that is a massive bonus for me. Let's go ahead, let's start building this bot together, and I'll show you how it's done. So I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna click New Assistant. Now for this example, I'm gonna call it Test YouTube, Build an AI Assistant. So you can see there's integrations with WhatsApp, Microsoft Teams, Twilio, Alexa, web chat. What Voiceflow used to be, they would work on voice platforms, the likes of Alexa, right? So this is what they were predominantly used for, but now they have moved into more just like AI assistants and chatbots. So that hence the Voiceflow. The channel we want to build it on is going to be web chat, and the language is going to be English. So you can obviously select different languages here as well, which I know a lot of you guys have questions about. I see some of you saying, hey, I'm from France, can we do a chatbot in French? Absolutely you can. You just need to select your language and make the knowledge base in French. Cool, so we're gonna continue there. We're gonna create the assistant. Now what I want to do is I want to do the same thing. I want to build a similar bot to what we had already built, and I would do that with a brand new website so you can see exactly how we do it from scratch. So the website I'm gonna use is our very own website where we work with businesses building them chatbots. So I'm gonna want to build an AI chatbot that teaches people about the AI chatbots that we build. Sound good? You still with me? Good. So our website isn't huge. We have 2 free pages. So I'm now going to copy our domain, and I'm going to come on over to Voiceflow and start adding our knowledge base. Now, for those of you who don't know what a knowledge base is essentially the brain of our bot. This is where the AI is going to pull data from. This is how the AI understands what to even talk about. I've actually made a video on how to build a crazy powerful knowledge base. I'll leave the link down below in the description. Highly recommend you checking that video out after watching this, and that should help you master your knowledge base game and give you a little bit more insight in terms of what's actually possible. So in this case, we're going to click add data source. Now you can add URLs, sitemap, text, PDF, docs. We're just going to add URLs for this example, and I can just come through and I can copy and paste all of these different URLs for these different pages. So like I said, this is not a big website, but it will do for now. So add URLs, there we go, they're populating, and then that is now going to be uploading to our knowledge base. So we can now click back into Designer and we can start our bot. So we have like a start module here. Obviously there's nothing here right now, so that's not going to do anything. But what we want to do is welcome someone who is just starting the conversation with our bot. So I'm going to add a text card here. And with a text card, it's a little bit more rigid. Rather than just leaving it up to AI to ask questions, that first initial contact, I want it to be rigid. I want them to understand who we are and what to expect. So I'm going to say, hi, we are Unorthodox. We help businesses reclaim back their time and money with the help of AI solutions. So there you go, that's my intro message. Now what I can do is if I do want it to, vary its message at the beginning, I can actually come down to this AI tab and click generate 5 variants. Now what this is going to do, it's going to use AI to generate 5 different examples of this intro text that can then be randomized when people engage with this bot. So, hello, this is Unorthodox. We assist organizations save their time and money through AI solutions. I'm going to change that to save them time and money. That's fine. Unorthodox AI is here to support businesses to save both their time and money with the help of AI solutions. If you're looking to save both time and money, let Unorthodox AI help you with our AI solutions. Unorthodox AI, yep, blah, 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 blah. Cool. That is looking good. So we have our variations there. We have our text. And what we can do is we can drag our start box to this block. So when we come to our chatbot, as soon as it starts, we will get that message saying Unorthodox AI is here to help. Now, what I want to do now is ask the person who's just started this chat whether they're interested in AI chatbots, AI automations, or AI custom platforms. So let's get that set up. What we're going to need to do is ask them another question. So I'm going to add another text here and say, what AI are you currently looking to integrate into your business? I'm going to generate 3 variations of that. Now, obviously you can take your time and go through all of these and double check, and you can write new ones, but these look pretty good to me. They're fine, they will do. And then what I want is to give them the 3 options. So I'm going to add buttons here. Now these buttons will be AI chatbots. I want AI automations, and then I want custom platforms. Now I did say custom platforms, but I'm actually going to change that to an AI audit. So we're going to give them the option to inquire about an AI audit where we step into their company, give them a breakdown of what they could be doing, what solutions exist, and how they can integrate them into their business. Now, this is where it gets smart. So what I want to also do is when someone clicks one of these buttons, I want to be able to store that data and understand what they have actually clicked. That's going to make sense a little bit later, and I'll explain why. But for now, what we're going to do is click actions on all of these, and we're going to set variables. So we're going to create a new variable, and it's going to be called solution, and we're going to enter the value. The value of the AI chatbot one is going to be AI chatbot, and you need to put these little dashes after the end. I'm not actually sure what they're called. Cool. So now we're going to do that for the next one, set variable. And again, this is going to be a variable for solution, and we're going to call this one AI automation. And the final one is the AI audit. So we set an action, set variable, select our solution as the variable, and then that is going to be AI audit. So now what's going to happen is when someone submits and clicks one of these buttons, we actually save the information. We understand that they're looking for AI automation. Now that allows our bot to just get smarter. It allows our bot to give custom responses and actually helps us when we come to store that data later on, because we've collected every single data point inside of this chatbot. Now we have this set up with our variables for the different services that people are going to choose. We now want to essentially confirm that that is what they're looking for, and then move on to our next step. So I'm going to add another text box, and I'm going to say, hey, great to hear you are looking for, and then I'm going to do this little bracket, click the solution. We want to confirm the solution, and then let them know that we need a few more details before we can move forward. I need a few details from you before we move forward. We can generate some variations, 3 variants. So what we can now do is drag that up to here, connect our bot up to this block, and we can run this test, and it should confirm the solution that they pick. So here we go. AI Unorthodox is here to support. Fantastic that you're looking for AI chatbots. I'll need to get some more information from you before we can progress. Now, obviously you can take your time and really make these messages perfect, but in this video, I just want to show you how Voiceflow works and how you can structure a chatbot for this. So next step is we're going to want to take their name, their number, their email, because this is going to be a lead generation bot for Unorthodox. So what I'm going to put is another text box that says, what is your full name? A couple of variations. Then I'm going to use one of these listen cards here to capture their full name. I'm going to drag that out, entire user reply, and it's called a last utterance. So their response is called a last utterance, and we're going to use that to then respond to them with AI at a later date. So what we want to do is change our variable from last utterance to name once we've made that variable, and then when the user responds, that data is going to be saved under the name variable, which we can then use to export the data later on. I know it gets confusing. Keep up. Now we're going to want to add another text card, essentially thanks, and we'll mention their name here. So we use that variable that we just collected, thanks name. Could you please let me know the best email to reach you on? A couple of variations, lovely. confirm, and we're going to drag that, connect that to this box, and then we're just going to copy and paste this because we are just collecting another variable, which in this case is going to be email collection. Now we're going to want to hop in, change the variable again. So we're going to create, I've already created email there. You can just go ahead and create a new variable, and then that will be then saved as email when someone fills it out. So what we can now do is grab this box, paste it up here. For this example, I'm just going to collect phone number and email address. Then we can come up here and say thanks name, just to confirm your best email is, confirm their email, and then I'm going to generate some responses there, 3 variants. What I also want to do is add some buttons just to confirm whether it is correct. So I will come back to this and say, yes, that is correct. And I'm also going to add a button that says, no, the email is wrong. So what I can now do is get them to actually verify their information on the chatbot. So if they did enter the email wrong, I can then bring them back to this card where it says, cool, could you please let me know the best email to reach you on? And then it captures that email again, and then it's going to go through and confirm whether it's right. Now, if it is right, I want to now ask them if they have any questions about the services or the solution that they've picked. So I'm going to type in questions, and I'm going to put, did you have any questions about, and I'm going to add that solution variable and then add a question mark. Let's create some variants, and then I'm going to drag yes, that is correct to this tab. So now if we go to the beginning and we hit play, we'll see that we start to store this information. So AI chatbots, great, it's going to confirm that solution. Can you tell me your name? Robert Evans. There you go. Thanks, Robert Evans. Could you please let me know the best email to reach you on? robert@unorthodox.co.uk. There you go. That's my fault. I didn't drag the email up to there. Cool. So let's start and test this bot. AI chatbots. I need some additional details. What is your full name? Liam Evans. Thanks. What's the best email? Liam@unorthodox.co.uk. Thanks, Liam Evans. Just confirm your best email is Liam. Oh no, the email is actually wrong. Okay. So what is your email? It's liam.evans@unorthodox.digital. Thanks, Liam. Just to confirm, your best email is Liam. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Great. Was that all you needed to know about AI chatbots? This is where it gets interesting. This is where we can start using some AI to answer questions using our knowledge base that we provided on that URL. So let's get that set up. What we're going to want to do is essentially get them to click, yes, I have more questions, or no, I don't have more questions. So we can come down again to listen and click buttons. And we're going to say, yes, I have some questions. And then we're also going to say, no, I want to schedule a call with the team. No, I'm good. Thanks. Cool. So we've got 3 solutions here. The first one is, yes, I have some questions. So what we're now going to want to do is set up a card where we can get them to actually ask a question. So I'm going to come up here and type in text, and I'm going to say, great, let me know what questions you had. So we're going to change this to, what would you like to know? What questions do you have? What inquiries do you have? We're going to remove these ones. Then we're going to come to the listen section again. We're going to capture their question, and we're going to create that card. So in this instance, we're not collecting name or emails. So this is just going to be a last utterance. So that is going to be the variable. Now you could select this to questions, and then you could save that question in Zapier and put it into, you know, a spreadsheet or a database afterwards. But for this instance, for this bot, we're not going to do that. We're just going to have it as last utterance. So I'm going to drag, yes, I have some questions up here. Going to connect that there. Because this is a capture box, it only moves to the next step once someone's typed in something. So we've already asked them what questions they had. So at this point, they should just type in their questions about the services that they've picked. So what we can now do is come to AI and response, and we're going to give them a response based on the question that they've filled in here. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to select our knowledge base because we want it to answer from our website. And I'm going to say, respond to last utterance, which is that question. Be short and punchy, keep it under 3 lines. So yeah, that's great. What we can now do is run back to the beginning, test this out, start from this solution that we're collecting, and then we'll be able to see if it can answer some questions. So AI chatbots. Yes, the email is correct. Yes, I have some questions. Great. What would you like to know? Who is the team behind Unorthodox? Now what should happen, it should pull that information from our contact page. There we go. Unorthodox was founded by Liam Evans and Mark Wilson, two entrepreneurs with extensive experience in building solutions for business owners across a wide scope of industries. Both Liam and Mark are extremely active inside Unorthodox, driving the creative solutions Unorthodox brings their clients. Now, what we want to do is create a question loop. So I want to now say, do you have any questions, or did you want to book a call with the team? So what we can actually do, we can just select another text box and we can say, did you have any other questions? Generate some variants, and we can add another button here to allow them to say yes I do or no I don't. Now if they do have questions, we can just bring them back up to this box where it says great, let me know what questions you had, and then it goes through that same process again, where it'll then bring them back down to this point where it says yes, I have more questions, or no, I don't. And it will keep answering questions based on the knowledge base that we've given it. So in this case, it's just our website. But if they say, no, I don't, then I want them to get pushed into a point where they can book a call with us. So same here where it says, I want to schedule a call with a team. That's what we're going to build out now. So I'm just going to create a text box, call this book a call, and say, great, the team would love to chat with you about. We're going to select the solution that they've picked. Now I'm going to keep this super basic. I'm basically just going to let them click our Calendly link. So I'm just going to add a text box here for the link. And I'm going to say, you can book a call with the Unorthodox team here, and they will be able to assist you. Give it some variations, free variants. And that is essentially all we're going to do for our call scheduling. So we're going to drag the I want to schedule a call with the team. And then we're also going to say, no, I don't have any other questions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag them to not this card, but I'm going to drag them to this box here. So it's going to ask them, instead of saying, great, did you have any other questions? Again, it's saying, do you have questions? I want to schedule a call with the team. No, I'm good, thanks. And then what I'm going to do with the no, I don't, is I'm going to create a new text box that says, did you want to schedule a call with the team? Generate some variants. I can add another choice. So I'll come to listen, buttons, and type yes, please, I would. And I'm going to add also, no thanks, I'm done. There we go. Cool. So the yes, please, I would, I'm going to take them to this book a call tab that we just made. And then the no thanks, I'm done. We're just going to come to logic. We're going to come to end. And we're just going to end that conversation. Now, what you could do is you could put another box in there that says one of the team will be in contact with you via email, and you don't even give them the option to choose whether they want to schedule a call or not, because you can just reach out to these leads and start pushing them through your sales process because you've collected data from your website. They've shown an interest in a certain service. You've collected all that data. You know what they're interested in. You can go to them and you can try to schedule a call through your email. Cool. So the assistant ends in current state. So the next step is to just send them to another text card here that confirms, was there anything else I can help you with today? Free variants. Again, we're going to use buttons. I fucking love buttons, mate. No thanks. If you want, we can let them ask more questions. So once they've got that link, it's going to come to this box. And if they've said no thanks, we're just going to say, no problem. We look forward to speaking with you soon. Free variants. There we go. No thanks. And if they did have more questions, instead of taking them back up to these questions, I actually just want to make a mini questions tab down here so that we can just bring them back into this loop. So I'm going to copy and paste that, paste this into here. Great. What questions did you have? There we go. We add another last utterance capture card there. We drag that in there. We copy this, respond to last utterance, keep it under 3 lines. Do you have any other questions? No, I don't. Great. We send them to the end. Yes, I do. We just bring it back up to this one. Now, all I'm doing there is just isolating this section because they've already gone past the book a call tab. There is another way of doing this, but for beginners, this is probably the easiest way. And then you can just keep the loop of questions this side of the book a call tab, if that makes sense. So that is all done. No problem. We look forward to speaking to you soon. That is when we end the conversation. What I now want to do is, instead of just letting them go, I want to bring them up to this tab that says, did you want to schedule a call with the team? So I'll connect that, and we now have a fully functioning bot that is taking bookings via Calendly. So if we go through this from the beginning, yes, I'm looking at AI chatbots. Great to hear. What is your full name? Liam Evans, blah, blah, blah. Yes, that is the correct email. I have some questions. Does Unorthodox offer AI chatbots? Yes, Unorthodox offers AI chatbots starting at $3,000 for build and setup with ongoing training and seamless integration. Do you have any other questions? No, I don't. I messed up. I didn't connect it. Damn it. Okay, so I didn't connect that. So I'm going to drag no, I don't to did you want to schedule a call? And then if you do have more questions, I'm going to drag them back up to this box here. So that was the problem. I didn't connect that no, I don't. I'm going to skip through to the point of where we just were, so you don't have to watch me fill all this in again. Cool, so here we are again. Do you have any other questions? No, I don't. Great, would you like to arrange a call with the team? Yes, please, I would. Team is eager to conversate with you about your AI chatbots on your call, because here we go, we're pulling that solution again. If you have any questions, you can book a call with the Unorthodox team here. Now, before we get going, what we can actually do is we can get a bit smart with this. So instead of actually having that Calendly link, I'm going to say you can book a call with the Unorthodox team here, and I'm going to add that hyperlink in. So there we go. And I'm going to delete these variations. We'll just keep it the same. Let's run a test. Let's see if it all works. We've got everything connected. It should be all working and good to go. So Unorthodox is here to help. AI chatbots. Fantastic. What is your full name? Liam Evans. What is the best email to contact you on? Liam Evans media@gmail.com. There you go. Thanks, Liam Evans. Just confirm your best email is Liam Evans media. Yes, that's correct. Great. Do you have any questions about the AI chatbots? Yes, I have some questions. How much does Unorthodox charge? Cool. So that's going to say Unorthodox chatbot package starts at 3K. However, all packages are subject to a discovery call with the team to identify if they can help with the project. Do you have any other questions? No, I don't. Thank you very much. Cool. That brings me to here. Would you like to arrange a call with the team? Yes, please, I would. Great. The team is thrilled to talk to you about your AI chatbot. You can book a call with the Unorthodox team here. We hit that. That will take us to our Calendly link where we can book a call. Was there anything else I can help you with today? Yeah, I have more questions. Does Unorthodox offer AI automations? Capturing that last question. It's going to then respond to it here. Say, yes, Unorthodox offers AI automations. Do you have any other questions? No, I don't. Perfect. Session ended. Now, what would have been nice if maybe I added a text box there that said, thanks for your time today. It was great to speak to you. You know, whether you booked a call or not, we're going to have a chat. We'll go through everything together. But that is essentially it. That is the chatbot as a whole. And you can see it's pretty simple to do. It's a really nice UI, really easy to use, and it does exactly what we need it to do, and it captures the data. Now, for those super nerds that are still watching this, you want to know how to actually store that data, right? So we're going to go and create a webhook from Zapier and actually be able to store the data that we've collected from this website. So let's hop on over to Zapier, and we're going to come up to create a new Zap here, and we're going to use our webhooks, which is a premium feature on Zapier, and we're going to catch a webhook. So I'm going to hit continue. I'm going to continue again, and it's going to give us this address. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come back on over to Voiceflow, and we're going to add a dev box here. So this is going to be an API box. And what we're going to want to set this to is a post. We're going to want this to be a post. By default, it's going to be on get. So select post, and then we're going to come up to our Zapier. We're going to copy our webhook, and we are going to come down to here and copy and paste that in. Now, the only thing that we need to change here is going to be the body. Now we just want to add in the variables that we actually want to collect. We're going to start with full name, and that variation was name. We're going to add another one here by clicking this plus, and it's going to be solution, and that variation was solution. Then we're going to add another one, and it's going to be email there. And that is literally all we need. So if we hit post and just put test, what we're now going to need to do is once we have this set up, we need to be able to connect our bot to this, right? So instead of the conversation just ending, we're going to want to send all of the data that's collected into this Zapier. Now, if you wanted to start storing the data before you even get to this point of the bot, you would just add it up here. So let's do that right now, because I think that is probably a better option. So we've collected at this point everything. This is the point where everything's done. We can store all that information and we can send it over to this. So instead of it going straight to questions, I'm going to delete this. I'm going to say, yes, that is correct. And I'm going to send it to our webhook. Now, what this is going to do is going to trigger the webhook. It's going to save that data. Then it's going to push them onto the next step of this chatbot. So if all worked, it's going to say, great. And then even if it does fail, I'm just going to send it to questions as well. So let's test this out. Let's run a test through this really quickly. Let's publish this and we'll see if it works. I'm just going to run through this bot so you don't have to watch me fill it all in. Cool, so I've just wrapped that bot up. It's all finished. Let's see if it captured our test data through that webhook, and it did. Full name, Liam Evans, solution AI chatbot. The email is liamevans@unorthodox.digital. So continue. What we're now going to want to do is choose where we save this information. Now, I'm not going to go through this and set it all up, but depending on what CRM you're on, maybe you're on HubSpot, maybe you're on Zoho, maybe you're just storing them in Google Sheets, you can start putting all of this information into these different CRMs, which is going to help you save this data and essentially put your sales team to then go and speak to these different leads that you're bringing in through your website. Guys, that is it. I know it's a bit of a long video, but unfortunately these videos do need to be this long because there is a lot of information that goes into them. And I know this is going to help so many people start making money, whether that's through their own business or through an AI automation where they then sell this service onto clients. If you did find any value in this video at all, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We have a newsletter down below where we will show you guys how you can be integrating AI into your business and give you further advice and solutions of what, again, you could be using for your own company or maybe selling to other companies. So make sure you subscribe down below. That is an unorthodox newsletter. We have a free Discord where you can join, where we have masterclasses inside of our Discord and all of that good stuff. So if you made it this far through the video, you're a legend. Good luck out there. Good luck making your bot. Hope you kill it. Rewatch this video 10 times if you need to. Take notes, go slow, master this craft, because this is going to be a game changer for so many companies that are looking to generate leads, provide customer support, all of that good stuff. Guys, see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.